Hey guys, Lawrence Burchett with Reality's Edge. So, got some exciting news today. We now have a Facebook profile. So, head on over to facebook.com/realitiesedgelawrence and go ahead and, hit the friend button. This is not an actual, business page or anything. This is just a profile that plan on we can cuss and discuss, and I'll put videos up on there as well. And also, it also has a link to the email address that I've been telling everybody to email stories to for our Halloween stories. Thank you for your continued support. Go ahead and head on over there to the Facebook page and hit the friend button. I'll make sure that I get over there and get everybody added, and that'll be an easy link to get to the email as well, or messenger. I don't believe I'll be doing the messenger too much with it, but you don't know, we never know. So if we haven't already, hit the subscribe button to our channel, and also, if you like today's video, hit the like button and ring the bell to get notified. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and stick with what we've been talking about the last couple of weeks with the UFOs and the government, not wanting to tell us the truth. And we kind of touched on it a little bit last week with the military-industrial complex. And I want to go back to 1961. In 1961, Dwight D. Eisenhower, January 17th of 1961, Dwight D. Eisenhower gave his farewell speech to the nation on the heels of JFK winning the election in 1960. And one of the things that he talked about was the military-industrial complex and just being aware of the military-industrial complex. We should always be aware of such thing as if it becomes too powerful, it becomes uncontrollable. And you can find anywhere on the internet his farewell speech about it, and he also speaks of it's like a 15.5 minute long speech that he gives, but he also talks about basically like the scientific community, basically starting to run wild in the government as well. And we're really starting to see these things now. Now, with the military-industrial complex, which is kind of what I want to stay with, they hold so much power. And with the Navy saying that they weren't going to give up any more videos about UFOs, that kind of makes me question, what are they willing to do? Are they willing to crash economies with the, because of the UFO topic? If you think about it, if the Navy, decided to, not buy American-made stuff, which I guess they've become powerful enough they can make that decision themselves, that could, they could put entire parts of our nation in some pretty tough spots as far as the economy. You have places where they build, number one, where they build ships. If they decided they wanted to go elsewhere to get their ships built, that could really damage a large swath of parts of the nation. The other thing is there are naval bases in places where there's not even oceans. So there's a naval base in Nevada. Now, how much sense does that make? A naval base in the desert? Doesn't make no sense to me, but hey, I know that they do fly a lot of, test flights for naval aviation out of there, and I believe they also train pilots there as well. But, another thing is, number two, if they decided to get their aircraft built somewhere else. That's another industry, billion-dollar industry, billions of dollars that could really screw up the economy in parts of the nation. And, God only knows what other things that they use parts of the country for. And, I think that's why people are kind of afraid to really tell the Navy to, kiss their asses and let them, let us have what we have. Let us have the information. They work for us. They work for the United States government. They work for the United States citizens. And I think it's time that people really start looking into this, especially with what Eisenhower said as far as beware of the military-industrial complex. I think that, we're 61 years into this, and we've just kind of turned a blind eye to it now. And I think that it might be one of those situations where we could be too late. They have already become too powerful. They've already gained too much strength to where they're going to run unchecked now. And if that's the case, I don't know where we go from here. We could literally be screwed. And I've never been one. I'm kind of like Captain Kirk on Star Trek with the Kobayashi Maru. I don't believe in a no-win situation, but you know what? We could be screwed by this point. And I hate to say that, but I think it's possible. But I like to be a long-term optimist. Also, we see similar things with the CIA. They do similar stuff. They basically run unchecked by anybody. And we even see things with the FBI as well. So I don't really know where we go from here. But, we're just going to have to keep plugging along, and we just keep the discussion, keep talking about it, and maybe someday we can actually get recognized and get the answers that we want. Now, one thing I do want to say, though, is that until we start quitting this infighting within the UFO community, and everybody starts working along the same lines, get on the same page. Hell, no, I don't even think we're even in the same book a lot of times. But until we get on the same page, I don't think that we can force anybody's hand with anything. Now, I have said in the past, no, I don't believe that I really don't believe we're ready for the truth. I don't think that the people of the world are actually ready for the truth about are we alone or not. Now, granted, most of us know by now that we're not alone. But I think if aliens just landed one day, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I think it'd be just like COVID. Everybody would freak out, and that would be the end of it. So no, are we ready? No, I don't believe we are, but do we deserve it? We deserve the truth, and we deserve to not be treated like a bunch of children, even though we act like a bunch of children a lot of times. I mean, we can't even get along with people that are a little bit different than us of our own species. So how in the hell are we supposed to get along with people that are from 30 billion light years away? I mean, who knows? But guys, that's my rant for the day. And you guys go ahead and head on over to facebook.com/realitiesedgelawrence. And the link is also available in the description, or not in the description, but the link is also available on the Reality's Edge page now. YouTube page. If you go to the page description, The link for Facebook's right there. You can hit it. Go ahead and hit the friend button. I will friend you. It may not be right away, but I will get it done. And I'm going to go ahead and post this video up there as well. So go ahead, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Share this with your friends. Ring the bell to get notified when a new video comes out. We'll be working on an actual page so that you guys can like and follow someday. I don't know how or when, but it's a work in progress, guys. Let's get up to the 100 subscribers. I need stories. Saturday, next Saturday will be the final day to be able to get those in, so I can get through them and pick the best two, best fiction and best nonfiction, or best fiction and best true story. And like I said, Mrs. Reality's Edge, she said that she would make t-shirts for the winners, and then we'll do some other stuff as well. But hit me up with some stories, guys. If you don't want to hit me up with some stories, that's fine too. Not going to be upset about it. We'll make through it. But guys, do me a favor. In these uncertain times, love yourselves, love each other. Peace out.